Over a week ago, a video surfaced that went pretty viral of comedian Theo getting into a physical altercation with a fan at a restaurant. For those of you who haven't seen it, let's take a look. There's no sound because you can't really get any verbiage out of it, and there's music in the background. You see the guy's talking to Theo all close and everything. You can't really tell, but the guy's in his personal space, and Theo grabs him and pushes him back. But what you see there, it looks like a fan gets a little bit too close and he's a little pushy, and Theo grabs him by the neck and pushes him off and basically through gritted teeth says, "Get the fuck away from me." Well, that fan has made a video in response telling his side of the story.
Hey, I'm the fan who got choked out by Theo. Let me tell you what actually happened. So I'm not just a random fan. I live in Nashville. I play music full time. That's me. All of this happened on May 2nd. You can see right there. Which also happened to be my birthday. I had my gig from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. My friends brought me cake. They brought me balloons. The bar brought me sparklers. So when Theo walked in, he didn't have any security with him. So people were walking up to him, talking to him, taking photos. I finished my show. This was like 10:18. Nobody in my party had talked to him yet, not even me. We thought it would be a funny video idea to get him and me popping my birthday balloons together because he's a comedian. I was trying to be courteous because he was talking to somebody.
First mistake. You can't sit there and automatically assume that since the guy is a comedian for a living, that he's always on. That's who he is. Who he is on his podcast and who he is on stage is who he is in his daily life. You can't assume that. That's his job. Like this guy, apparently he's a singer nobody's ever heard of. So in the middle of the night, you're meeting your friends, you're talking to somebody, and somebody comes up to you with a fucking guitar and says, "Strum me a tune." How would you feel? This jerk-off's already rubbing me the wrong way a little bit, but I'm going to hear him out. Let's see if he can win me over.
At the moment, so in this next video, you can actually hear me say, I don't want to interrupt their conversation. I was waiting my turn to talk to him. Everybody was all just standing around, having fun, having a good time. Nobody was bothering anybody. I mean, I'll show you the full video. That's the guy I was waiting for, who I didn't want to interrupt. This is where the video that you've seen starts. I went up and I said, "Will you pop some balloons with me?" He turned away and looked like I said something offensive. I leaned in and said, "Hey man, I'm a fan, I'm just messing with you." He turned back around and then aggressively got in my face right there. I was confused, so you can see me lean in and say, "What?" And that's when he grabbed my throat and shoved me back. What happened was a completely uncalled for reaction.
Well, wait a minute. This is what I don't understand. How come you're not telling us what he said? Because that's a strange transition to walk up to a comedian and say, "Hey man, you want to pop some balloons with me?" And Theo clearly seems offended about something, and then your next response is, "Hey man, I'm just messing with you." It seems like the pop balloon line, why would it warrant a second response to say, "Hey man, I'm just messing with you"? Did he go up and be a little bit too forward with a joke? Because when he first walks up to him, Theo gives him his attention and looks at it. He doesn't totally shut down the second the guy walks up. That's a big tell. Like I saw a video today of Scottie Pippen and some guy approaching him at the airport. Scottie Pippen, the second he laid eyes on this guy, treated the guy like he had fucking leprosy. You know what I mean? I didn't get that vibe from Theo here.
Especially when you consider the facts that nobody in my party had been badgering him for hours. We hadn't even talked to him. This was a 14-second interaction, and that was it. As an entertainer in downtown Nashville, I get being overwhelmed by crowds and people.
Oh, it's the same thing, right? Oh, I hate these fucking people. He performs in front of 45 people. He's Axl Rose. Guys, just because somebody's a celebrity doesn't mean you're entitled to their time. The guy's off the clock, right? Being a podcaster and a comedian is his job that he did all day. You walked up to him, in your words, you know, because he's a comedian, so he's going to want to sit there and be your fucking personal dancing monkey and shoot a video with you of him popping balloons with you.
People coming up to you all the time. At the end of my shift, at least I get to unplug and go home. And, you know, I feel for Theo where he probably can't get
Sure
away
you do.
from that
Nobody knows who
a
the
lot
fuck you
more easily
are.
than I can. And post-surgery, I was 1 week back from recovery. This could have ended my career, but luckily there was no damage to my vocal cords or neck. I'm not trying to get any sympathy or anything out of this. I just want people to know that, you know, the celebrities that you see on camera can be completely different people in real life. You don't know. Thank you for listening to the truth.
Obviously, if it's his birthday, he's been drinking all night, right? So he goes up to Theo Von and he reeks of fucking liquor. And Theo Von is a bona fide celebrity. Theo Von is fucking famous. And it's not like Brad Pitt fame where he's been famous a long time. This is kind of like newfound fame within the past few years, which takes some adjusting, I'm sure. But like, put yourself in his shoes. He's there to meet friends at night, decompress, and this fucking guy comes with a bunch of balloons and you know he reeks of fucking alcohol. He's telling me, hey man, you want to pop balloons on camera with me? Like you're my dancing fucking monkey. Like he's entitled to that. And the guy was drunk, and I'm sure like if he's like, no, the guy sounded like he persisted, because then he turns around because the guy's following him around. The guy smells like alcohol. He don't fucking know who this nut is. And he grabs him by the neck. He said, get the fuck away from me. Guys, stop approaching celebrities. It's going to end up in disappointment. And if it doesn't, cool, you got a picture. There's not a celebrity on the planet Earth that can make me approach them for any reason. I would just never fucking do it. Never, ever do it. I would never put myself in that position to be treated like water off a duck's ass. And these people, they get ballsy, especially with a couple drinks in them. And he wants to get a cool viral video. And he's like, oh, he's like, lucky my vocal cords weren't damaged. So this guy's a dick. As soon as I heard that, he goes, oh, this guy's a puss. He's dramatic. He's probably don't know how to act fucking socially. He went up and he did the wrong thing. And Theo Von put hands on him. I lied. I would fanboy out for Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's the only guy on the planet, though. Other than that, I am not approaching a celebrity ever, anywhere, in any situation. It's never going to happen. I've seen celebrities in the airport. Never crossed my mind. And you know what? If you've ever seen a celebrity in the airport, take a look at how they act. These motherfuckers fly to their gate like they have explosive diarrhea. Like they try and get the fuck away from the public because people have no boundaries. Have boundaries. Stop approaching celebrities. And you know what? Even if Theo Von was acting out of line, I don't give a fuck. Stop approaching celebrities. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me tremendously.